That's right, we're back with another Dram Good review. And today we have an Indian big hitter. We have the Mithuna from Paul John. Let's have a look. A little bit about the Paul John distillery. So it's a pretty new distillery in the grand scheme of things. Launched in London in 2012. They started distilling early mid-90s. I believe Paul John, before that, he had a biscuit factory, which he eventually converted into a distillery after that just ran out of steam. And as a result, has created a brand and a whiskey line that, in my opinion, is exceptional. I love the Paul John series. I'm a big fan of a lot of their whiskeys. Not many that I've had so far that I haven't really liked. And this is no exception. This is a big hitter. It is intense, it is full flavored, and I think it is an exceptional value whiskey. So we're gonna dive into this today and have a really good look. So the Mithuna, and I apologize, it's a little bit hard to see because it is a gold print on the glass, so it's a little bit challenging to see the label on here. But this release was named after the Indian counterpart to the third Zodiac, Gemini, and it is the second release in the Paul John Zodiac series, the first release being the Kenya. I haven't had the privilege of trying that one, didn't come across it, so I can't really do a comparison at all. And it has had some huge accolades. It's had some glowing reviews from many people around the industry. It won third best whiskey in the world in Jim Murray's World Bible 2021. And look, I don't necessarily agree with everything that goes into Jim Murray's World Bibles, but I do rate this very highly, and I think it is an exceptionally good whiskey. This was bottled at 58% ABV. It is unpeated, it is non-chill filtered, no color added. It was matured in virgin American oak barrels and finished in ex-bourbon casks. And we're gonna jump in and we're gonna give it a taste right now. It is a really old oak color to it. Very dark. A little bit surprising given that there's no sherry cask or anything influencing it like that, but a really deep, dark coloring and appearance to it. Looks like it will be quite rich in flavor. So let's jump in and give it a nose. Just intense, really intense from the start. Heavy oak up front. And gives away to some very strong aromas. Toasted nuts, dried apricot, milk chocolate, and brown sugar. And then some more confectionery elements. There's almost a red frog element coming in there with those really intense sweet spices, the cinnamon, clove, nutmeg. It is just in your face. It is really in your face on the nose. Could easily sit here and nose this all day. For me, I love these type of flavor profiles, these big, punchy, in-your-face whiskeys, heavily influenced with big, strong flavors. Right up my alley personally. So if you're into those type of whiskeys, you could sit here and nose this all day without even taking a sip. All right, let's jump in and give it a taste. Absolute flavor explosion. Again, more of that real heavy oak influence on the front, but less of the confectionery element that you might have thought was coming after the nose. Very strong vanilla flavors in there, but more vanilla bean than vanilla essence. Then some coffee notes coming through, some ground coffee grinds. There's still a lot of that sweetness coming through, but it's really balanced out with the spiciness of the oak. That vanilla, oaky vanilla really coming through, along with the dried fruits. The dark chocolate, the coffee, mocha, hints of caramel, cola in there, and the sweet spices that you'd associate there with the cinnamon. Just a lot going on. It is sweet, it is spicy, it is fruity, it is warm, tingles your mouth. It is just it's one of the biggest, boldest whiskeys that I've had in quite a while. I'd put it up there sort of alongside maybe the Amber Porto Nova. That's one that is sort of reflective of this to me as well. Slightly different flavor profile, of course. This is just much spicier, but the spiciness is just really well balanced with the sweetness that comes through. And so the finish, it is long, it is warm, it is spicy, it is nutty. There's some toasted hazelnuts still lingering around, a bit of white pepper that's just zinging around the mouth. Overall, I think this is an absolutely delicious whiskey. It is great value. It is complex. It is well balanced. It is sweet. It is spicy. The finish is long. It is warm. There is so much going on here. If you are into that type of whiskey and you can pick this up at around that $300 mark that it's retailing at, $300 to $400, somewhere within that range. I've seen a lot of people selling it for exceptionally higher than that, knowing that it will be a limited release in part of the Zodiac series. But if you can pick this up, great dram, just an absolutely cracking dram. I will be happy to sit down with this bottle for the next however long that this lasts me, and I'm going to enjoy every last drop of it. Cheers.